Hello, everyone. Welcome to the News Browse News broadcast. Al Jazeera reports that on day 84 of the conflict, Iran and the United States are engaged in ongoing mediated talks, with both sides exchanging draft proposals in an effort to establish a formal peace agreement. Pakistani officials are reportedly conducting intense mediation activity in Tehran to prevent further escalation. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio noted some good signs for a potential breakthrough, while President Donald Trump issued a warning of very drastic action if Iran does not relinquish its uranium stockpiles. From Iran, there are accusations against the U.S. and Israel of committing a war crime by bombing the Pasteur Institute early in the war, alongside reports from the Iranian Red Crescent of rescuing over 7,200 people from rubble. The U.S. military, while maintaining peak readiness in the Arabian Sea, has reportedly sustained significant losses of over 24 MQ-9 Reaper drones, valued at approximately $1 billion, and has paused a $14 billion arms sale to Taiwan to redirect munitions for its campaign against Iran. Regional tensions include an Israeli air raid in southern Lebanon that killed 2 people and U.S. sanctions targeting Hezbollah allies. Palestine's UN envoy condemned Israel's blockade on aid to Gaza, while the U.S. urged humane treatment for Gaza flotilla detainees. Sounds, citing a Wall Street Journal report, reveals that Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, is suspected of serving as a conduit for Iran to circumvent international sanctions. The report indicates that Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, has long exploited Binance to transfer billions of dollars, bolstering the regime's finances. Despite multiple internal alerts within Binance regarding unusual transaction patterns, these activities reportedly persisted until recently. The financial network linked to Iranian figure Babak Sanjani handled $850 million over 2 years, with internal investigators flagging it as potential evidence of sanction evasion and military financing. Furthermore, Iran's central bank allegedly deposited $100 million in crypto into Binance accounts last year. Binance founder Changpeng Zhao previously admitted to anti-money laundering violations in the U.S. The report highlights cryptocurrency as a significant loophole in international sanctions against Iran due to its anonymity and cross-border mobility. Binance has filed a lawsuit against the Wall Street Journal, which stands by its reporting. According to Lianhe Zhao, the U.S. House of Representatives Republican leadership decided on Thursday, May 21st, to postpone a vote on a bill that seeks to limit President Trump's authority to use military force against Iran. This move, which drew protests from Democrats, was made due to concerns over absent Republican members and potential defections within the party, which could make it difficult to defeat the Democratic proposed legislation. Republicans officially stated the postponement was to allow absent members to vote. Democrats, who believe they already have enough votes to pass the bill, accused the Republicans of playing political games. This decision follows previous attempts by Democrats in the Senate to pass similar legislation. The latest Senate vote on a comparable bill on May 19th was 50-47, requiring congressional authorization for any military action against Iran, but it ultimately failed due to the Republican majority in that chamber. According to UPI, President Donald Trump's administration has reversed several Biden-era environmental policies concerning refrigeration and air conditioning, specifically targeting rules aimed at reducing high-polluting hydrofluorocarbons, HFCs. Trump announced these rollbacks, including extending compliance deadlines for HFC use in grocery and supermarket refrigeration to 2032 and expanding available refrigerants, claiming the original rules were ridiculous, unnecessary, and costly. He asserted the changes would protect hundreds of thousands of jobs and save Americans over $2.4 billion. Grocery industry associations, such as the Food Industry Association, welcomed the move, stating the Biden-era regulations imposed unrealistic compliance requirements that threatened to escalate food costs. However, commercial refrigeration and appliance associations, along with environmental groups, swiftly condemned the decision. Critics argue that by prolonging HFC use, the administration is working against market dynamics, potentially driving up refrigerant prices and service costs due to falling supply under the AIM Act, which Trump himself signed in 2020. Environmental advocates also warned of increased risks to the climate, public health, and the economy. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.